Battlegrounds is so special because you need to use your mind so much. Our tactic is to play smart and don't make any rash decisions.
I'm very excited to play online. Everyone's on a level playing field. Everyone has the same hardware. It's a new experience for everyone, I think, especially in this game. There's lots of people coming in brand new. We know that if we play aggressive in the right moments, then we can catch people off guard.
I'm gonna be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
If there was ever a time to raise those Pog champs in the Twitch chat, it's right now, because DC are able to make the victory there with a 15-kill score and able to wreck through the rest of the competition in map number 1. To my left-hand side here at the Xfinity Analysis Desk, I'm once again joined by Avenger and Steel, and that's the kind of way we want this tournament open. What a game to start things off. It was very impressive, especially, not even that, but also where the first circle was, the fact that TSM, from the very beginning, lost 2 of their members so early on.
Definitely. I mean, TSM losing 2 guys early, that doesn't come out right for them, and it's really hard for them for that strat.
Your thoughts, Steel?
Yeah, I think TSM lost players early because they weren't able to make the jump all the way to their normal loot location. But, I mean, really exciting towards the end especially. A lot of players dying in the vehicles, which I thought would happen. Basically, you need to ditch the vehicles as soon as you can, because we saw FaZe, for example, just getting wiped.
Right.
Just 3 of them in a vehicle just getting annihilated. But a lot of really good plays from the top 4 teams, especially, just in terms of the migration and whether they want to take fights or not.
Yeah, actually, that death of basically FaZe, 3 members of it in the vehicle that you brought up there, was brought on because of AAA, Shadow 1K in particular, being able to pick up those 3 kills. And AAA played that game overall very interestingly.
Oh, definitely. They're coming out from Milta. They're taking boats to sail to Primorsk, and they're moving in from the southwestern part of Primorsk into the circle, fighting the way through all these teams. AAA coming in at 3rd, but with 13 kills.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
So actually, yeah, they had 13 kills. Digital Chaos, who won, 15 kills. So just to put a little perspective in it. But again, the last circle before the game ended, we had 3 teams alive, 4, 4, and 3. So, you know, keeping a majority of their teams alive, and then AAA ended up actually getting pinched by the 2 teams at the same time because they went in the middle of the circle early. And we talked about this before the game. Do you want to go for the middle of the circle? Do you want to play the edges? And they chose the middle. They ended up getting pinched because the circle was so small, and there were so many players alive from both the other squads that they were facing up against.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about in terms of how the teams are able to approach that, but I just kind of want to focus on our winners here while they're on the screen for a moment. Again, DC, not only 300 points in the bag for the win, but also 150 points in the bag for the kills that they're able to get. 450 points as a momentum boost coming into this tournament is a fantastic start for DC.
Oh, definitely. And DC coming out of the qualifier meat grinder, it's really a confidence boost for them. And I think that they're going to be able to push on from this as well.
Yeah, that's going to garner a lot of momentum for them. Getting not just the win, but the kills is also going to give them the confidence that they're going to take more fights throughout the tournament. But it wasn't just the fights that they were doing, it was their positioning. They had really good positioning. And as we heard in the interview after the game, they like to take the hills. They like to be mobile. They don't like to lock themselves down in houses. And we saw later on in the game when the circles were getting smaller and players had to migrate, we saw 2 teams in one compound, for example, they'd have to fight each other to leave that compound and get to the next safe zone. And DC, because they didn't trap themselves in the compounds, in the houses where they'd have more cover, they were able to stay alive longer.
And of course, you know, when you look at a team like DC, you also have AAA doing very well during that as well. It goes to show that those qualifying teams are really going to be bringing it here on LAN, and the big boys that are invited through have really got to look out.
Oh, definitely. I think that, I mean, Cornshuckers, they were able to get 4th or 5th with how many kills? 6? 5, 6? And they were looting in Primorsk. Temple Storm coming in 2nd. They were looting the west side of the circle. And they were able to get a compound, really good compound. And the circle basically ended next to them. They got 2nd with 3 kills.
Right.
I mean, they stayed there for all the game because it was safe, and the circle's on them.
Well, I'll check in with you in a second, Steel, as we do have the standings for game number 1 here, as things have concluded for that first map. As we said, DC has been able to take themselves first place here in the standings, and I'm unable able to see exactly. Oh, there we go. I've seen it. There we go. So 450 points for DC. AAA getting themselves 320 points themselves as well. The fact that they were able to get 13 kills meant that they were able to push above Tempo Storm, even though Tempo Storm got second with only those 3 kills. Very important.
Yeah. And great play from the top 4 teams all around. I mean, Tempo, they got really lucky with the circle, to be completely honest. They started West Coast. The circle was around them. And what happened
That's one of the only teams as well.
Yeah, they were one of a few. There were a few teams in South George. There were some teams that were in Primorsk, Corn Truckers, for example.
Alrighty, I'm
but
back.
Tempo basically didn't have to move at all, so they
Nah,
got really lucky.
I was like the 9th person left.
Damn dog.
I was on the wrong side of the circle and the guy had me pinned. Holy shit. The Gamescom crates are going at 870 a piece.
Yeah, as soon as the new crates get released, they're gonna be going even more.
Once the new ones are released, the old ones are going to be going more?
Yeah, they're gonna go up even more. The Gamescom ones, as soon as like they as soon as they release like the next whatever special, let's call it ESL crates, then the Gamescom ones, because that means that they're never coming back and they're gonna be fucking going through the roof.
Oh. Yeah, I have 6 of them I'm just sitting on.
Nice. I would probably sell at $10. I feel like that would be like the most someone would ever pay for something like that. $8 actually might be, like where they're at now, might be the top, but I opened all mine. I had like 8 or 9 and ended up being not worth, well, maybe worth, I don't know. I have like $60 in items, but I had to buy all the keys and then now they're worth $8 a piece.
Nope, I had to open it on the fucking
Did you hear that?
No, I have the chat and the volume muted. Why? What happened?
They're just screaming. All of them.
Sounds about right.
Let's go here, then go to Georgia Pool.
Sounds good. Are we landing at the apartments or just finding a
Around
vehicle?
there. Just looking for a car. I think I got a bike.
I got one.
Okay. Head to South Georgia Pool as soon as you can. There's a lot of people landing over by you. If you want me to pick you up, I can.
No, I have a UAZ literally right in front of me.
No one's going for it, only you.
Yeah. No one's near me.
Got it?
Yeah.
I'll see you in South Georgia Pool, sir.
Sounds good to me.
Nice.
The guy was trying to run up the incline. I just followed with the car ramping up like fucking Tony Hawk or something.
People going north, Georgia. There are people going south, but I have a bike, so I fucking swept past them at Mach 100 and they just switched north towards it instead. Just got my beat them by so far.
That was... I've never ran someone over before.
You have?
I have?
Yeah, I recorded it.
Oh, oh yeah! Fuck, never mind then. That was fucking hilarious. I completely forgot about it.
Fucking bitch. Trying to lie. I'll catch you. Catch you any day.
I'll reframe that. I have not ran over someone in a while.
That is true. If you want, you can go up to the south ones. My blue markers.
Works for me.
We're really close to circle, so. So the dogs, I like slept with them last night and they fucking fucked me over. Pooped on the bathroom.
Ew.
So now they're in the fucking. They were in the cardboard box, but then I moved them to the. They're inside my room. We're inside the computer room, and they are currently on their dog bed, just sitting there, not moving. Better than the cardboard box.
Might be a little hard to potty, a little too late to potty train them.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep trying though. I mean, what can happen, end up happening is just, you know, I literally make their poop and shit pile, or times, the time whenever I'm awake, right? Like when I wake up, they need to go. You can get a dog to go on your poop, or, you know, change its poop cycle and pee cycle. It just takes a while. Maybe that's what I'm gonna have to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Fighting first aid's like a crazy person.
Well, I have 2 first aids and one of each topper.
I have 5 first aids and 3 toppers.
Nice. Have you heard of Demolition Ranch on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, he posted a new video about like bulletproof drywall, and he ended up buying the Mini 14. And he said the reason he got that was because he started Twitch streaming PUBG, and he wanted to get it.
That's funny.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, a lot of people, surprisingly enough, like a lot of celebrities stuff, a lot of them play PUBG. Like people that make videos. I know that Post Malone, the rapper dude, he also plays PUBG.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
He actually references Post Malone in one of his videos.
Oh yeah.
The Mini 14 one.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty fucking geared. I'm gonna go check these warehouses.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much ready for the end game.
One thing I'm missing is the 4 times.
I can give you...
What? You can give what?
I can give you my 4 times. I found an 8x.
Oh, I have an 8x, so keep it. Find another 8x.
Nice. I have a Mini 14C I'm excited to use.
Nice, nice, nice. Just get to the circle. You wanna go to your mark?
No, not really. I just had that there to mark where the bridge was when I was driving down here.
I really don't need anything. I have 6 first aids, 5 toppers.
Yeah, I'm pretty set. I have a med kit, 3 first aids, 4 energies.
The clouds keep covering the sun, so it's all weird inside my house. It keeps being all like changing constantly, the light.
Oh. Yeah, it's dark over here on the East Coast.
Not here yet. Casey Neistat was in Oklahoma.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You know who Casey Neistat is?
Yeah, I heard of that guy. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, he's a vlogger, dude. Yeah, he was in Oklahoma, like yesterday.
Oh, cool. So where are we going? Works for me.
Tree. I'm dead. I knew I should have leaned forward on that, but I thought that it was going to be okay, and all of a sudden I didn't flip it. You want to loot these yellows?
Might as well.
God damn it, dude. I knew I should have leaned forward, but I didn't. You know, it should just be common practice to lean forward on everything.
Hey, it's all good.
You level 2'd out?
Yep. What about you?
Yep. The only thing I'm really looking for is AR nozzles, tack stock with M4, and a 4x.
Like I said, you can take my 4x. I'm not using it.
Why aren't you using it?
I have an 8x mounted on the Mini 14.
Okay, I'll take it then. Okay, now I just need a single nozzle. A barrel attachment for my AR. Preferably a compensator. Let's go on.
Sounds good.
Dude, the way that I was in the air when I died, I thought that I was like already hit the ground. Like it was like when I was floating just barely above.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was,
Are you kidding me?
What?
So the Jeep flipped. It was upside down. I exited it. It launched me in the air,
What
and
the
then it
fuck?
flipped itself back over.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
These have been looted, but it's still a good place. My dogs are like 69ing each other.
What the fuck?
They're sleeping. Car? Coming right at us. That was just them shooting back.
Did they drive off?
Yeah, I fucked him up.
Yeah, I see them. In northeast.
Okay. 17 alive. 1-7.
15 other people. Dacia, west, northwest, blue. Coming towards us. It's by me. It's west now, 255. No, it's going up the ridge on our side of it. I see them. They went on foot. Southwest. Between southwest and 240. Behind the rock, I believe. Yeah, there's one behind the rock between southwest and 240.
Like super close to you? Or far?
Far.
Okay. Well, we have to go. And there's a drop that landed right next to us.
We walking or do we want to take the UAZ?
We're walking. Another drop landed right at school.
Yeah.
Just hit the ground. This one's right up here, just about to hit the ground. We're gonna be like right on it.
Yeah, the person that was behind the rock was to our right.
This care bridge right fucking next to us. Oh.
Getting shot at? I'm getting shot at.
They're not at the crate.
Do you know where they're at? The
There's-
person that's...
There's only one guy. He's going for the crate and I knocked him out.
We have a person to our east.
Okay. Headshot
I'm
both those
healing.
guys once. Oh, who hit you? The guy on the east?
Yeah, I think they were in the barn houses or something, those buildings next
Oh,
to
those are
us.
south. These?
Oh.
Yeah, those are south, 165.
Yeah, south I meant.
Okay.
My bad.
Not east, okay. Yeah, I just headshot both those guys once. They had level 1s. At least they looked like they had level 1s. That guy's not dead yet. I just plucked him once more.
Do you know where they're at?
They're in the barns. This barn, this blue bark. Is someone behind us?
What bearing?
330 northwest.
We also have someone above us, like northeast 60.
I fucked him up.
The guy that's northeast of us has a level 3 helmet. I fucked up.
They both have ghillies. Both those guys just killed ghillies. They ghillies and car 9s and big guns, big boy guns. That guy never died in the field.
Really? Damn.
His friend must have got him up or something. You gonna stay up there?
Yeah, we have people on the ridge above us.
Yeah, I hear them.
They're exchanging fire between themselves and someone else. I fucked one person up, but he took cover and I lost sight.
Damn, I want those ghillies in their car 9. Oh, I got that guy. Stole the kill from somebody else. Somebody got car 9 at the same time I hit him.
Nice.
This house is just barely in.
Yeah, I wonder how fucked we are on the next circle.
Tag there. Someone up farther up on the hill than you. Probably around this marker, somewhere around. I see him. He's actually behind you. He's right up here.
By blue mark?
Yep, he's right there.
Huh. I can't see him
Yep.
from here because of just the incline.
In a really bad spot. Coming up to him.
We got 40 seconds.
I saw him standing right where I'm standing, pretty much.
Shots directly ahead of me.
That's close. Yeah, pretty good cover. It was like right next to me.
I know we have one up on the ridge line, south, between south and 165. I got a glimpse of him, but I don't see him now. Probably moving. I'm using my toppers now. Might as well.
Might as well. Because I'm not going to be able to pick anyone up.
Oh, I see him. Between South 165, he's running. It means that there's 2 other people not on teams. And we have 20 seconds. Where is he?
A little bit higher up on. Thank you.
Got him.
Last one, 2v1. Super close to me.
I'm pushing up. Behind the tree, right in front of me. He's behind the tree, right in front of. Nice job.
I was flanking him. Good job, Tourette's.
Great teamwork.
We did it.
Hooray!